Rift is an adult podcast. It has violence and bad language and bad jokes and just all around weird stuff. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. This goes out to all the nerds out there. How you doing? You doing all right? I'm doing pretty good. You know, just hanging out, making this podcast, playing D&D, playing video games, and streaming it. I'm the ManNerd. And I shouldn't have to say that by now because we are way close. I even gave you my close friend's name last time. Anyway, let's just move on from that. Okay, a few things to go over. Check out my website, ManNerdPodcast.com. I have links to everything. I do podcast editing, and I do offer free editing for the first one. So take advantage of that. Take a week off of your podcast. If you want to start a new one, it's not going to cost you anything. So shoot me some audio and I will make it into a masterpiece. Also, I've got Patreon, Coffee, Fiverr, Ask Questions on Twitter. Throw me character names or weird items, and who knows, I'll throw it into the podcast. Actually, I will. I definitely will. So do that, and let's just hang out. We're moving on to Cheetos, so no more popcorn for a while. Cheetos, and then we're going to have to go, like, healthy. We'll do apple slices, maybe a little bit of cheese in there. Peach slices, because peaches are awesome. Okay, no questions for this episode, because there's some cool stuff that happens in this episode, and you're going to laugh. You might cry. You probably won't cry, but you're going to laugh and you're going to have a good time. Find out what it is right now. Okay, so Archie, you see this shadowy horse-like figure come out of the bushes, and it's coming straight towards you. And its mouth is just dripping with blood. And you are first up, my friend.
All right. I will look at it and feel this wrath coming towards me. And just this murderous intent just kind of emanating off of it. And I will raise my finger at it. And for the first time ever, I will feel this kind of wellspring of power kind of form within me. And as I point at it, you see on its forehead this little X appear. And it's just this glowing red X that appears on its forehead. And I will cast Hunter's Mark.
All right. Okay.
And with that, I will snap my bow out and take aim with an arrow and aim directly for the X.
Okay, cool. So this horse is now marked.
Yeah. Natural 16, so 24.
Yep, that hits. Roll some damage.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So with the Hunter's Mark damage, comes out, not a great roll. 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. Okay, so this arrow flies through the air and goes directly into the forehead of the horse. And it looks up at you, blood dripping from its mouth, and just opens up in a roar that you've never heard come from a horse before. And then it looks at you, looks like it's interested in you because you just shot it, but then it snaps over to Kai, and it's just looking at Kai.
Howdy do, murder horse.
Okay, is that all you want to do?
If I can, I'd like to scramble a little higher in the tree, just if possible.
So we'll say the highest that you can get is probably about 11, 12 feet.
Yep, that's okay.
Cool.
Yeah, because I imagine when I scrambled up the first time, I didn't go like fully as high as I could, but yeah, so now I will.
Okay, Kaibon, you're up.
So, first and foremost, I'm going to rage.
Oh yeah.
Smart.
It's like the rage is once again that sort of the battle trance rather than the weird and most latest rage that I performed to try and touch the goddamn lantern. And then I'm going to move at full speed to like get right up next to the death horse. And I'm going to reckless attack.
Nice. Okay, so
Swing.
a swing.
And a better Oh, that's much better. 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Thank God for that. All right. Total of 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Right, so you slash at this thing, and it takes the hit, and it kind of stumbles to the side. Okay, is that all you'd like to do?
Yes, indeed. That's what I have access to.
That's what you have access to. Okay, so next up is going to be Death Horse. All right, so Kai,
Yes.
the Death Horse looks at you, and it opens its mouth. And as it opens its mouth, you can see the shadowy smoke that surrounds it kind of come out of its mouth, out from inside of it. And it's building up. Right? Damn it. A 10 doesn't hit, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so this energy builds up and it lashes out towards you. And it is this black smoke energy. You are able to just dive to the side just in time. And it misses you.
Thank
Okay.
fuck for that.
And after it misses that, it is going to bite at you with its giant flat teeth.
I don't like that.
Does a 19 hit?
It does indeed.
11. Well, I'd call it piercing damage, but it's bite damage.
Bludgeoning, piercing, doesn't really
Bludgeoning.
matter.
Yep.
That's a lot of damage. Holy
That
shit.
is a lot of damage.
We'll cut in
However,
half.
cut in half is only 5, which is very good, very necessary.
Thank the maker that you were raging.
You know, I was like, he's going to attack me immediately. I need to not die.
All right, so next up is going to be Prince Kind.
So I watch as all this happens with the Death Horse and him attacking Kaimon. And I look to my left at the dead bodies. And I grab my lantern and I swirl it around. It swirls around me. And I begin to pray and I say, Maker's light, bless my breath. Allow my voice to commune with death. And I will cast Spare the Dying on one of the bodies of soldiers. And one of the souls will come out from the lantern and back into the body.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, I
let me
can-
look into this. Hold on.
I can give
Yeah.
a brief summary of Spare the Dying.
If he's
Yeah,
at
so
0
that-
hit points, wouldn't that make him back to...
If he was still
dead and zero-
alive.
Yeah, dead and
Yeah.
0 hit points are not the same thing. 0 hit
Yeah.
points is
Oh.
unconscious, whereas dead is fully dead. That's why spare the dying means that you're sparing somebody from near death.
Oh, damn.
If they're fully
Yeah.
dead, that's not.
I wanted to try to make something work, but in this situation, not really. But
You could
Man.
you could keep the flavor and just hit him with a Toll the Dead.
yeah,
Okay.
Like
Ooh,
grab
there
the
you
sort
go.
of echoes of their death and just hit him in the face with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the horse. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll cast Toll the Dead then. Wait, Kaimon, you're at half. Should I heal you? I should probably heal you, though. Oh, boy.
Kaido's not a half.
No. I'm at 17 out of 22. I've only taken about fourth, so I'm good for a little bit.
Oh, I thought you took a
Yeah.
left then.
He takes half damage from attacks.
Oh.
because he's
yeah.
raging. Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
from
he's
melee.
red,
Yeah, from physical attacks, I take half damage.
that's
Oh,
why
wow.
barbarians are great
Yeah, you
because
guys are-
they're a tank.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
still
still
got a
can't
ton of
stand
damage.
his business. It's so good.
All right,
Okay,
so
uh,
Toll the Dead. So
yeah, I'll use Toll
the
the Dead then.
Death Horse is gonna do a Wisdom saving throw.
It's bad at those, right?
Let's see here. A 6. So that fails. All right. Let's roll some damage. 1d8.
This one, because it's lower than max hit points, you actually roll a d12 instead.
Oh,
because Toll the
okay.
Dead is cool like that.
You cast Toll the Dead. So how does that happen?
All right, so I look around and see all this happening with the Death Horse attacking Kai, and I look to the dead body on the ground, and I say, Maker's light, bless my breath, allow my voice to commune with death, and I'll cast Toll the Dead, and that is a 10.
Okay, so as you speak this, the lantern's energy takes one of the souls from the body. You can see it come out of the lantern, and it charges up, and then in a straight line, it goes straight into the horse's temple. And that horse almost falls to the ground, and it is looking very, very bad. Archie, you're going to be next.
After having the experience in the cave and experiencing the death of those innocent animals, Archie wants to figure out if there's a way to incapacitate without actually killing the beast, and see if there's a way we can draw out the vapor, the darkness from inside it.
You are going to want to communicate this to me because I'm going for the kill.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to say, if you want to try this, it's not a one-man operation. You would have to, from everything you've experienced, from being at the inn and Kaibon, his arm and the lantern and everything, you know that it's something that you cannot do.
Yeah. All right. I just I shout down and I say, "Don't kill it! We must draw it out." And I'll. Oh, jeez. I don't want to shoot it. I will scramble down the tree, kind of dropping the last few feet from the bottom branch, and run over as far as I can. I'll just hold my arms up to Kai, and I'll say, "Incapacitate! Do not kill!" And I will throw down my bow.
Okay, Kai, how do you take that?
Well, first and foremost, I just realized that I reckless attacked, so you would have had advantage on those 2 attack rolls. I apologize for not reminding you. That completely slipped my mind as well. But, God, it is very difficult playing a lawful good character. I hate that.
Welcome to the light.
My instinct is, oh no, dude, I've been lawful good this entire time. My instinct is still commit horse murder on the murder horse. But Kaibon really respects Archie, so I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna step around sort of in front of it so that I can swing the sword lengthwise and just try and knock it out with the flat of the blade.
Okay, so Archie, is that all you're going to do for your turn?
Yeah, I'll prepare if the horse is going to charge me, so I'll use the dodge action.
Okay.
But I'm not actually going to try to provoke it. If anything, I want to catch its attention and make sure it saw that I put down my bow.
It definitely saw you.
Okay.
Okay, Kai, you are up.
Yeah, step around, swing for face.
Attack roll.
At advantage. I mean, that's pretty fucking good as is. Ooh, just one lower. So that'll be 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my god. I hate that I'm doing non-lethal. 13 points of, I guess, bludgeoning damage, because I'm hitting it with the flat end of the blade to knock it out.
You're in your battle stance, and you go right in front of the horse, right as Archie says he doesn't want to fight it. He wants to incapacitate it. And you're trying to make it so the horse goes towards you. And as you step over, do you want to, like, baseball bat swing this thing?
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing with the greatsword. It's
Okay.
like I take that step around, I swing the weapon, like, and as it's cutting through the air, Archie's like, incapacitate, and Kaibon's like, fuck. Shifts it so it's the flat end, and he just, like, smacks it full on in the face.
All right. This horse gets hit in the head and instantly goes down to the ground, unconscious.
You got knocked the fuck out!
It had 12 hit points.
Yes! Oh, I love that I hit so fucking hard.
I'd like to go over to the horse and cast Spare the Dying on it, for sure.
Okay, so this thing is unconscious. Kind, you walk up to it. You extend your lantern out. It starts to glow, and the light comes from your lantern into you, into your left hand. As you place it on the horse's head, the whole body glows, and its breathing starts to steady. And you can tell that it's going to be okay. It is very, very dangerous still. Still shrouded in shadow.
Kaibon will gesture to Kind's lantern. If it does not work, I will try.
Maker's light, invoke your peace. Guide my hands and bless this beast.
Bars.
Nice. Damn, dude.
I haven't said shit, but like, dude, you keep coming out with these amazing rhymes, and I'm
You're
like,
good.
what is this?
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, Kind. Your lantern starts to glow. Unexpectedly, it comes out of your hands, and it floats over towards Kai. And as it floats over towards Kai, it starts to pulse with this light, with this pink light. And Kai, you can feel that pull again, that pull from your left arm. It wants to be holding the crystal.
I'll reach in, I'll grab the crystal, and I'll hold it out to the light.
Okay, you grab the crystal, you hold it out to the light. The lantern positions itself behind the crystal and projects the light into the crystal. And as the crystal starts to glow, the shadow smoke from the horse gets pulled out of it and goes into the crystal. And then the lantern goes back to Kind and is not lighting up anymore. And the crystal feels more powerful than it was before. It feels like it has more of that energy in it now. You can feel it. And the horse comes back to a normal color and wakes up.
We got Roshi's ceiling jar, y'all. We got bad guy Pokeball.
Oh, and Kai, roll me a d20, please.
15.
You have a new tattoo.
It appears somewhere.
I'll walk up to the horse and just kind of stroke the side of its head and kind of on its muzzle and just say, "You're all right now. You're okay. You can come with us." And just try to comfort it, calm it down as much as possible.
Give me an animal handling. With advantage.
With advantage? Ooh, thank God for the advantage. I rolled a 2 and an 18. So that's a 23.
All right. So the horse gets up and then it bows its head down to you, Archie, and just lets you pet it. And then it turns around and does the same thing right into Kai's chest.
I'm going to pat it gently with my right hand. I don't want to bother it with more shadow bits. The murder horse is now just a horse.
And you are out of initiative, and you saved the horsey.
It goes without saying that I dropped Hunter's Mark. I think it dropped when it went unconscious anyway, but...
Okay, so now you are with this horse, and it's staying near you. It's not running off or anything. It feels safe around you now. And you have those 3 dead bodies around a campfire.
I'll go over to the bodies, and I would like to search them for anything and everything.
All right. So you search all the bodies. Oh, yeah. So you find just a few gold pieces, a total of about 8, not much. And you do find some rations. You find water skin on each of them, bedrolls, that sort of thing, just standard stuff. Weapons-wise, they were fully armed. So you do find 2 daggers, 2 short swords, and a short bow with arrows.
Okay. I'll go ahead and keep one of the daggers and 3 of the gold. And I'll give the other 5 gold to the other 2, and I'll say, "Here you are."
I'll just drop mine into the pack.
You said it was 2 daggers, 2 short swords, and what?
And a short bow with arrows.
I hand the short bow over to Kai, and I say, "Maybe a situation where you can't really, swing a sword at something.
I tapped the short bow I already have.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see that. You have very broad shoulders. It just kind of blocks everything. No, never mind. Then I just toss it behind me.
I'm going to go over, pick up one of the short swords, and walk over to Kind and hold it out.
Oh, thank you. I'll take the short sword.
Okay. So you have a short sword. Now you still have your rapier, right?
Yes, it belonged to someone in my family though.
Right. So now you have a short sword. Heck yeah.
Kai, are you keeping track of our communal gold? Like our
I
party
am.
gold?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
I am. I will add the 5 to the haversack of resupplying. God, it's so unnecessarily huge. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna toss the fucking remainder of the gear in there.
I was wondering what you were going to do. You could totally carry it.
I just realized I
Yeah.
have 900 pounds of fucking weight capacity. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, so what is that? Fucking. So we have 1 extra short sword.
1 extra dagger, 1 short bow. By the way, you will get way too many items, by the way.
Oh, I'm
You
gonna
will
sell
get
the shit
way
out of
too
these.
many.
So,
Yeah.
what's the types of armor? I mean, yeah, because I mean, I'm not gonna use it, but I might as well put it in the bag, unless the armor is just better.
Slightly tarnished.
Yeah, I'd say that studded leather for sure on one of them. One of them is a little bit more beefy, so it has a breastplate.
Oh no!
And
Shit!
another one is wearing hide armor but has a wooden shield.
Hide armor, shield. Oh, I'm here for a shield. Oh god, hold on, I gotta check something.
The weight
Armor
limit.
class of- Oh fuck! No, because a breastplate technically gives me +1 AC. But my
But you want
beef-
your bare chest out.
It's
but my
medium armor.
beef- It is medium armor, but it's my aesthetic.
Yeah, it's
I know.
true. It kind of ruined the aesthetic. You need like a bare chested breastplate. You know, the breastplate that just looks like a bare chest.
Oh yeah, the Centurion armor.
Yeah. Or like the.
I could
Yeah.
probably. You know what? I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it, but I'm gonna actually probably put on that breastplate.
Okay, so why don't you roll me a straight D20? Because we're going to find out how big this person was that you took the breastplate off of.
You know what? That is a fair point. That was a 7.
That was a
I like to
7.
imagine he has
So
undersized breastplate.
it is going to be an undersized breastplate for
Oh my
you.
God.
So
I mean,
you
at
will
that
have to
point-
take it to a blacksmith to
Yeah.
have them make it fit you.
Man, Kyle,
Well-
looks a little down on you.
Yeah, maybe they can chisel some abs into it or something. You know, make it look all nice and Kaibon like.
Gives a sort of like, I guess, a raised eyebrow. Looks at Archie like, really, and then like pulls the robe slightly out of the way and looks at themselves, and they are fully shredded. It's like a 20-pack, and just like now it's like, you know, it's a fair point.
How much gold was in it, you said?
There was 8 total.
Yeah, so I kept 3 for myself, then get 5 for the party.
That's right. We have 100 gold in the party fund, right?
No. Yes.
Yes, because the party fund was because we split the 400 evenly amongst
400.
us.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
was 100
so
each, and then it was
100
100.
100 for the party. So now the party fund is 105.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, gonna like put all of Kai's money in there as well, because like
That's fair.
I don't. Why the fuck would I use money?
I don't know,
Well,
to pay
actually-
someone to make the breastplate fit you?
I don't use money.
It's gonna intimidate the shit out of somebody.
I mean, like if I have to, I'll reach in there and get money, but like I don't normally carry. I'm just gonna use my gold as the party fund, as is the
There you
way
go.
I'll do it in D&D Beyond.
So 205?
210.
210, all right.
Yeah, because I believe I was just given 105. I was just given 5 gold.
Okay. You guys have some loot now. And this horse that you saved, it still looks pretty beat up from being attacked by you guys, but it's limping a bit, but it's alive.
I'd like to. I was thinking I should give it my mushroom. Maybe. Will that give it some?
The mushroom has already spoiled. They only last for 24 hours.
Oh, make it fight. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
We cannot leave it like this. It will not survive.
Okay, so you cast Find Familiar before, and then let's see what else.
You got that as a ritual or as a?
I was doing that during the rest.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that did
So
not
that was a
count.
ritual.
Yep. That did not count. So, so you still have spell slots.
Yeah, so
and
healing word.
Yep, still have it.
Yeah, I'll cast healing word on it.
Okay, so you cast healing word. Roll some healing on that one.
That'd be 4 though.
4.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
4 plus.
Okay.
Oh, is that 4 total?
Yeah, he's not a life cleric,
total.
is he? So yeah, it's just 4 total.
Right.
Okay, so you heal this horse. Describe to me how your lantern reacts and what you do motion-wise to make this happen.
I look at the horse, and as I'm rubbing it and stuff, I look at the devastating marks that was slashed by Kaimon. And I take my lantern, and as I hover over it with the light, as the light passes, kind of like, how a flashlight looks at certain areas, as the light passes, it heals those specific wounds. I can't heal them all, but at least a little bit for now.
Okay, kind. As you put your hand across the wounds, they don't heal all the way, but they do close up enough to stop bleeding, and the horse does feel better. You can just tell that it relaxes a bit. And then all of a sudden, you feel a pain in your side. You feel like you have been sliced with a sword a couple times. And that pain lasts for a second. Something you've never experienced before. Your necklace, your pendant, it starts to become very warm. And it feels like that pain turns into a numb. And then it moves up from your side into your chest. And then you can see that that pendant is glowing. And it has absorbed the damage.
The pure heart. Thank you, great healer. Make her slight. I grab the pendant as I whisper to that, and I hold my side a little bit. I start to rub the side, and I see that it doesn't hurt as much. Wow. And I look back up at the horse. It's going to be all right.
All right. The horse licks your face. It's very slobbery. Its breath is horrible because it had blood all in it.
Oh, man. Well, I love you too. And I give it a kiss on the nose and wipe my face. Oh, actually, as I wipe the face, whatever's on my hand, I'd like to take a vial out of my pack and put the blood into the vial.
Okay.
Like, how you scrape it off your hand, kind of like a towel. Like,
yep.
Yeah, scraping it off that way. And put it back.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Well, I think it's time to make our way back to the cart. I feel I don't like leaving Trunk alone.
Kaibon's gonna nod and start making their way back, and is going to sort of wipe as they're walking, wipe the blood from their blade on the grass to just clean it off.
I like that visual.
As we're going back, I'll just look at the two of Kind and Kai and say, I wasn't quite sure that was going to work. I just knew that these things are innocent. They're not of the right mind. So if there's any way we can save the creatures that are affected by this darkness, might as well try.
I absolutely agree.
Kaibon's gonna stop and turn back to face them, and is gonna look, I guess, not with reproach, but with this sort of weariness in not even just their eyes, but their expression is just sort of concerned. We cannot save all of them. Doing this takes time, so some will have to die.
I don't expect to save all of them. I mean, honestly, as fucked up as it sounds, I can't probably less about the people affected than the creatures. If we can save them, I'm fine.
I didn't promise Daryl that I wouldn't kill Zerk. And is just going to turn around and walk back towards the cart.
Well, that was chilling.
Brutal.
I was very careful not to say a fucking word.
I just look at Kynes and I say, a friend is on a mission. It's best we stay out of his way and try to help, I guess.
And that was the most I really heard Kai speak, so must be very adamant about it.
Yes. So, I mean, the people did this of their own accord. The animals, they don't know better.
They didn't choose to be infected, so I completely understand that. But Archie, that begs the question, though. I mean, are we gonna try to save him, or because Kai seemed pretty adamant on killing him?
When the time comes, you will have to make that choice. And if Zerk has to die to save a bunch of other people, that's the choice that we will make. I'm not in this to save everyone. I'm in this to stay alive and save the ones I actually care about. Everyone else, I have survived a very long time using my wits and my whereabouts. People can survive on their own, but those that need help, they're the ones who deserve it.
Kai nods and says, but we should care about everyone, don't you think? Like, I don't know, maybe you're right. What if he's like these animals? What if he's infected too and it's not even of his own accord? Then what?
Their own accord.
Huh?
Thank you.
Zerk. Yeah, Zerk is non-binary, but Zerk goes by he or she. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yep.
Yeah. He, she, they. Okay.
Kaibon is specifically they then.
Kaibon specifically they. Okay. I mean, yes, everyone should be saved, but that's not how the real world works. Sometimes difficult decisions must be made. And if that helps the greater good, then wonderful. But when it comes down to it, I'm a survivalist. I'll do what needs to be done to stay alive. It's how I've made it so many centuries so far.
Stay alive. Kine whispers to himself as he looks down.
I find those of us that actually give a flying fuck about people can do a lot more good alive.
Kine looks back up at Archie. Well, looks back at Archie.
Archie keeps walking in silence for a little while before looking at Kai and saying, just because I feel a certain way about the world does not mean that you have to feel the same way. If you feel it in your heart that you need to do whatever you can to save everyone possible, then that's your prerogative. Do it. I will aid you in that course. I may not feel the same way, but we're companions now. We look out for each other.
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying. He looks down at Archie. I guess I just gotta be realistic on it.
Hey, don't let this old codger take away your idealism. Just because I've seen the shitty ways of the world for hundreds of years doesn't mean that's how it has to be for you. I've seen some of the worst. You don't know what it's like down. He just looks at the ground down there. You have to be a survivalist in order to not be corrupted or swayed into worlds that you don't even understand. I stayed away from it all. That's how I ended up here.
Kai nods in understanding his words, and with one of his hands, he begins to rub his lantern. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
You are light, kind. I am darkness. We coexist. We blend. Even if we may be opposing forces, neither can exist without the other.
I needed that. Kine gives a sigh of relief and understanding because this weighs pretty heavy on him, knowing he can't save everyone, but still trying. And a mix between his naivety and facing reality is a tough coil. Thank you, Archie. He clenches his lantern. Well, he holds his lantern kind of like a teddy bear as they walk.
I just look up at him and wink, and I say, "What a mentor's for, right?"
That's right.
He just keeps walking.
Kind of lets out a laugh. Feels better.
I try to catch up to Kaiban.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was so good. I was like, I just need to shut the fuck up for a while.
That's what I was like, dude, let him do this. This is awesome.
I was like, just gotta bury myself in the dirt. Listen to this. If they sort of slowed down to talk, I probably would be at the cart at this point, and I'd have like climbed in to check on Trunk, make sure they were doing all right.
Okay, Kai. When you get to the cart,
oh boy,
the horse is gone. That was carrying the cart because Trunk has eaten it. You can't leave a mimic with a freaking live horse, people.
I had higher hopes. You
gotta try to train him, man.
I guess it was a double victory that we saved the horse. Because we need a new fucking pack mule.
When you said you were leaving it with him, I was like, oh yeah, here we go.
Time to eat a horse.
Is the snake also there, or did he eat Uno?
I think Uno was with Kind.
No, he's with me, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Just
Kaiban has like stopped and is standing there where the horse should be, and it just has their head in their hands, just like breathing quietly to themselves, and is like waiting for Archie to show up. Because Trunk is Archie's responsibility.
You just see a backpack sitting where you drive the carriage, and it's panting with a big old smile on its face.
Everyone just like turns to look back to where they came, so that when Archie, comes into view, they can just point slowly at the fucking backpack.
Maker's Light.
I look at where the horse used to be, and I look at Trunk, and I jump up next to him, and I say, Trunk, did you eat a horse, Trunk?
The backpack folds downward a little bit.
Trunk, look at me.
You get it in one go? Like, how did the horse not try to run?
You were gone a while, and the horse was attached to the carriage. And just so you know, the straps have been eaten too.
Oh, god damn it.
Trunk. I pat the top of the backpack, and I say, I'm not mad at you, Trunk. I just want you to know that moving forward, we'll give you food. You don't need to. I'm proud of you. I really am. I'm really proud of you. That was a good meal. It was a good meal, huh? It was a good meal. Yeah.
Paimon gives this fucking withering stare at Archie.
I say, I just look back at over my shoulder at Kai giving me the glare, and I say, it's part of the natural order of things, This is more natural than what the fuck was going on over there. I just point back into the forest.
Trunk eats a person. That's on you.
Yes, yes, I agree. Trunk, you're gonna stay with me for a while, okay? All right? And I'll take my pack off my shoulders, and I will hobble it over to Kai, and I say, "Can you hold on to this for a while, just while I,
Yeah, for sure.
I think we're gonna go through some crash course training."
Absolutely.
Kaiban's gonna take the time to get our new horse situated using the straps from the other cart.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be sort of much more gentle than they normally would.
Be careful, guys.
With the horse.
They're still injured.
And is going to, very gently, like, sort of make sure that the horse is okay with Kaibon even approaching them in the first place is gonna
All right.
like just slowly approach, holding their hands out.
Yeah, the horse is okay with you. Ever since you basically saved it
Yeah.
and put
So
its
I'll
head
get it
into
set
your
up.
chest. Very touching moment.
Very gently run my hand through its mane and just sort of pat it on the neck before I get it all situated with the cart.
Okay, so you're all set up. You guys are ready to go.
I like to give it some of the water that I collected too, because I'm sure it's thirsty before we head out.
Oh yeah. Yep, it is very thirsty. It drinks all the water you had because it's a horse.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. So
I'm going to take some of the rations that we found on the fallen warriors and feed some of them to the horse. Probably 2 rations, maybe 3, depending on how ravenous he is.
Well, it does have a belly full of soldier and genasi, so it's not
that's a
that
good
hungry.
point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay. So maybe just 1 ration.
I'm very hopeful that this does not end up like the horses in Theseus. I do not want a cannibal horse.
Huh.
Why do you gotta put those kind of ideas into my brain? Because I didn't even think of that until right now.
Dude, the Theseus horses are forever one of the most fucked up things I've ever thought of. Genuinely, the most awful. They just eat people.
Okay, so you guys move on. You
Wait,
are
how
going
long
down the
ago?
road.
1 second. How long ago did Trunk eat the horses? The horse.
He ate the horse while you guys were gone. We'll say that you guys were gone for a good few hours.
Okay. I'd like to absorb the horse's spirit into the lantern.
Everyone's gonna point that out as that's happening. Just point at it and say, "Where did they go?"
Well, they're in the lantern for now. It's for Maker's Light. It's to absorb and to make sure that souls of everyone is at least the peaceful souls, and they can be properly delivered to their resting place. Sometimes when we're in between planes of existence, not everyone is able to make it through the gates, if you will. And as a keeper of the heart, I am supposed to make sure that the souls are to be delivered to the Maker and the realm of peace peacefully without being disturbed or being interrupted by dark forces. Some people are around here and in this realm, at least that I've learned. I haven't been away from my tribe for long, but in my tribe, we make sure that as long as your essence is still contained, there is a way for you to live on and be with the Maker in peace. And you don't have to go to, well, he takes a gulp and then he looks down and points, you know?
So, does that happen by them like going into the lantern, or do you like actually have to go somewhere to like drop them off?
I will have to, yes. That it is part of my pilgrimage with the Maker. But as of now, I have to. My duty is to collect until I'm given proper word on what I'm supposed to do next.
Well, I guess if this all works out, maybe we can help you with your pilgrimage.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
I said if. I said if this all works out. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Well, with a mentor like you, I'm sure it will.
Kaimon's kind of looking at the lantern a little nervously, like nods slowly, like, okay. Gonna climb back into the cart and get that fucker moving along.
I'm gonna hop into the back of the cart with Trunk and just sit next to him.
Keep a close eye.
The entire like rest of the journey, I'm just gonna be like, just like gently talking to him and just like kind of going over some ground rules, being like, you know, if we're attacking somebody, if they're attacking us, or especially if they're attacking us, that's when you bite somebody and eat them. See, but if we're just like, you know, talking like this here, then you don't eat people. Then you don't eat people that are just talking to you. And like, just animals that are just walking around. And if we give them to you, I just keep going.
This is the first time you've ever seen kind of a sad backpack. It's kind of drooping.
Aw. As soon as I notice how far it's drooped, I go, but we'll make sure that you're nice and fed and that you're feeling good, and we'll take care of you, I swear.
Getting a stern talking to.
Well, fucking deserved stern talking to. Goddamn.
You're a horse.
Little bastard.
All right, so you guys make it down the road. You're traveling. It's getting close to nighttime, so you know that you're gonna have to either keep going or camp out. That's up to you. And as you're going down the road, Kai, you see out in the middle of the road, the air about 6 feet up just starts to ripple. And all of a sudden, with a pop, a potato falls out of the ground, or out of the air onto the ground.
What?
A potato.
The cart,
Potato?
and I'm gonna stare at that potato for like a good minute, and then I just climb down, walk over to said potato. I just crouch down and look at it.
As you crouch down to look at it with a with a fart sound, it turns into a human woman. With a fart sound.
With like a that.
Yep, with a fart sound, it turns into a human woman with fiery red hair and pretty tall, actually as tall as you, Kai. And she looks at you, and she's wearing a leather vest, and she is extremely beautiful, of course. She looks at you and says, hey, how are you? And yes, has this goofy masculine voice.
Question. No, never mind. No, question. How's her hand doing? How are their hands doing?
What are their hands doing?
No, how? Is there any damage? Like, significant traumatic damage?
On whose hands?
Their hands.
Their hands? No,
Yeah.
no damage.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that it wasn't the person whose hands I nearly severed. Just checking.
What the?
I'm kind of
So
not
much-
gonna, like, jump back. It's just gonna, like, stay there, crouched, staring at them, very, very clearly confused.
What's your name? And she walks
What?
past you, Kai, over to the wagon. Hello, I'm Carly.
Kind of looks up from his book. What?
Oh, hey.
And looks at Archie. And then back at this fiery red masculine woman.
As a woman.
It's a very
hi.
feminine woman with a masculine, goofy voice.
Okay, feminine woman with a masculine voice. Hey, what's up?
Oh, I'm just traveling.
Like, up past Kai, like you look past them, and Kai is just still staring at the ground where they were, with the most bewildered, confused expression on their face, like, what's happening?
At this point, Archie has stood up and popped his head over the side of the cart and just goes, who the fuck are you?
I said I'm Carly.
Nah, I didn't ask your name. I said, who the fuck are you?
Why were you a potato?
A potato.
Because I'm a potato a lot. And she is carrying this staff. She said, I love, this is like the best item I ever had. And hits it 3 times on the ground. And with a fart sound, turns into a potato. And then with another fart sound, turns back into herself. This is like the most powerful staff ever. It's awesome.
Why?
Alright, guys, I've seen some like crazy shit over the years, but this is up there. Yeah, no, this is up there.
Why are you guys like surprised to see me?
I mean, you fell out of the air. Like, you literally like materialized out of nothing, and then you're here.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So can you materialize like other things besides yourself?
Yeah, if I want to, sometimes. It depends.
I apologize. You still didn't really answer my question. Who are you? If you say your name one more time, I swear. Oh,
I don't. I
jump out of the cart and I just walk straight up to her. I just point up at her face and I say, "All right, we're not playing games here. Are you intending to harm us and help us?
Well, I'm out here to make buddies, and I don't know. It seems like you don't want to be my buddy.
I withhold judgment.
Kaimon like looks, I guess, through their legs and just like points over the shoulder, like, do we just leave?
Well, where are you going?
Carly, so, what okay, you're a potato, technically, so does that mean that if we eat a potato, we're technically eating one of your race?
No, I'm not a potato. I'm Carly. But if you eat me as a potato, then it hurts me.
No, I wouldn't.
But I do love potatoes. They're delicious. Just don't eat me.
No, I wouldn't want to eat you. I was told by my village elders that's something that I shouldn't do till I'm older.
Eat potatoes?
What?
You can't eat potatoes till you're older?
Yeah.
Whoa, that sucks. Like, I eat fried potatoes all the time. They're delicious.
But you are one, so isn't that like cannibalism or herbalism?
No, I'm Carly. I'm not a potato. I can be a potato, though.
Into the fucking driver's seat.
Carly, where did you come from?
I travel. I spent way too long in the Nine Hells. So now I'm like, I finally made it here. Where are we?
Whoa.
Where is this?
As soon as he hears that, Kai backs up completely.
Archie's still like right next to her. Do I detect a tail or anything? And does she look like a tiefling or does she look like a...
Nope, just a human.
Human.
Okay.
Fire red, hair red.
Okay, well, some of us have spent some time in some weird places. I'm not going to judge you on that, but still.
This kind of looks like Faerun. Is this Faerun?
Question,
It is.
where
Yes.
do you...
You started in Faerun.
It is technically Faerun.
Yes, you are correct. This is Faerun.
Oh man, I haven't been here in a long time. You know I was born here? Like, not here, but yeah.
Wonderful. So were we. How exactly did you get here to this spot?
Well, you saw me. I turned into a potato, and then I moved here.
But you didn't move. You materialized. Did you like teleport from somewhere else? Like,
Yeah, I could do some cool stuff. Like, I know some really good magic, and I'm kind of immortal.
Oh,
You're
okay.
You're immortal?
Yeah, just a little bit.
What? How? What do you mean? What?
Cannot age or cannot die.
Yeah, my dad gave it to me after I died because wanted me to live with him. So I was like, all right, but I want to live my life first. So I lived my life. I died, and then he made me immortal.
Carly, who is your father?
Well, he doesn't really have a name, but he's a genie.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, he's cool. I love him. I didn't know him my whole life until he saved me.
We have places to be.
Hey, can I come with you? Like, I like meeting buddies.
I don't know about that one.
I walk over to Kaimon and I pull on his leg and I just and tell him to come over for a sidebar.
I go with.
I'm as hesitant as I am to let them come with us. I am infinitely curious. I want to know more about her.
Gives an extremely slow, heavy sigh, and it gives a look at Archie like, "Are you sure?"
I mean, I can't help it. I mean, am I sure? No. Do I believe we are capable of dealing with our consequences may arise? Yes. If we act well, maybe a new powerful ally. It's never a bad thing to have those, right?
Slowly rubs the bridge of their nose and looks at them and says, "You are gaining more and more responsibilities if things go wrong."
It's about time I took on some more responsibility in my life. I think I can. I'm up to the challenge. But just get to know them. They might turn out friendly. Although
responsibility ate our horse.
I did have a wonderful conversation with Trunk, and I believe he has learned his lesson. We shall see. But, we had a wonderful chat. But yes, that's on me.
We ask Kind as well. Stands up,
Agreed.
walks over to the cart, looks at Kind, looks at Carly, and then looks back at Kind, and keeping it so that only Kind can see it, does like a thumbs up and then a thumbs down, like which one, like yes or no.
Kaimon looks at Kai in the gesture, then looks back at Carly, then looks back at Kaimon, and he does like a nervous shrug type thumbs up, like confused.
Carly looks at Kai. Whoa, you are kind of beautiful. Wow.
Gives a long look over Carly, climbs into the front seat.
I walk over to Carly and I just hold my hand out for a handshake and I say, Carly, welcome aboard to this merry band of misfits.
All right. And Carly jumps into the wagon.
And I'm just left there with my hand in the air. Oh,
Yep.
We have some work to do. I climb up back into the wagon.
Archie, you keep adopting problems.
Dude, Archie's gonna have a super powerful brood of just the weirdest shit that nobody understands except for him.
Oh, this is so cursed. I'm here for it. Oh, God.
Yeah. Diplomacy. Hey,
Responsible dad. Problem father. Very
Archie's
confused son.
So do you continue down the road?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're going down the road, Carly's just will not stop talking. Hey, well, like, where are you guys from? Like, I'm from all over the place. I like lots of stuff, but yeah, I've been around. I've been to so many places. Where are you going?
I think Kaimon starts to, like, disassociate. And, like, actually starts to trance on the road. Just block everything out.
Autopilot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you're driving, right, Kai? So
Yeah.
So we'll entertain. We'll entertain her. Yep.
Fucking, yes, your fucking driver is currently not paying attention to anything and is spacing out into the middle distance. Thinking about poetry and fucking the best way is to not have a potato person emerge in space. What?
So as Carly's talking, she reaches into her hair and then pulls out a sandwich and starts eating it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
fully not visible
I love
to
my
us
sandwich.
prior.
You want a sandwich? It's like apple and cheese and stuff. It's pretty good.
That actually does sound rather good.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
All right. Well, she reaches into her hair and gets another sandwich.
God.
Culinary perspective, I am upset that there are apples on this sandwich.
Listen,
I reach up and grab the sandwich and I just inspect it, pull out a little hair, and then start munching on it.
Kai will take the sandwich too and put it up to his mouth and act like he took a bite.
Yeah, it's
You
good,
know
isn't
what?
it?
Yeah,
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. You know what? I'm kind of full of it. I'm gonna save this for later and then put it in my pack.
All right.
But thank you so
Feed it to
much.
Trunk.
Yeah,
Feed it
absolutely.
to Trunk like you're fucking passing food you don't want under the table to the dog.
How courteous of you, Carly. Thank you so much. Diplomacy.
I'll eat about half of my sandwich. I'll just say, oh, that's a delightfully curious flavor combination.
Yeah, I like kind of weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of for it. What do you think, Trunk? And I'll just toss the other half of the sandwich into Trunk's mouth.
So Carly sees that happen and whoa, what is that?
Oh, this is our little friend here. This is Trunk,
Oh man, he's awesome.
right?
Goes over to
He's-
pet Trunk.
Oh, well, be careful there. I just, Trunk. This is Carly. She's nice. What did I say about eating nice people?
Carly got a 19 on animal handling.
Nice.
Sweet.
So, oh, hey, little buddy. Man, aren't you cool? I've never seen a backpack creature before.
They're attractive, yeah, but there's a point where bimbo and himbo becomes too much stupid. And it goes from being endearing to just so much.
I'd say we're still at endearing. This is wonderful.
So Carly's petting the trunk and says,
All
hey,
for it.
you guys like magic?
Depends. Like, are you talking like street magic, or are you talking like?
Oh,
actual-
all kinds of magic, but I like, go around like collecting stuff and then turn them into magic stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I go around collecting stuff, but I don't make it magic. That's
Yeah, I have a
cool.
buddy that does it, and we do it together, and it's pretty awesome. I got some cool stuff. I usually like sell it, but you guys are my buddies. Like, I'll give you like, you want some stuff?
I mean, sure, yes. We would love it if you're offering.
All right. Well, yeah. Just reach on in, and puts her hair down for you to reach into her hair.
Oh, this is new. Okay. I'll just reach up and put my arm up to the elbow into her hair.
Put your hand into the hair of holding.
The hair.
That's exactly what it is. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a d12 there, Archie.
D12. That's a 4.
So you reach in and you feel something, and you pull it out, and it is just a little book of matches. Oh man,
Oh.
yeah, man, you're lucky. Those are great. They're like, kind of sucks after you use it, but yeah, they're awesome.
What do they do? It looks like they're just matches.
Oh well, you like strike it, and you can only do one at a time. There's like 6 of them, but
Right.
yeah, you strike it, and then it burns up magically, and then whatever creature is like closest, the smoke goes into it, and they get like super healing.
Oh,
Wow.
wonderful.
Yeah, but it's a lot of magic, so there's some drawbacks. Like sometimes you go blind for a bit, sometimes you can't smell for a bit, sometimes you can't talk for a bit,
Okay.
and, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I hear you, pal.
Yeah, but yeah, hold on to those. Those are awesome. Okay, so I'm going to add this into your inventory there, Archie. The matches of bestest healing.
Bestest.
These are all items I have made myself.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
great. I love it.
Okay, so you have the matches of bestest healing now. He
Ooh,
looks
I'd
over
like
to
try.
Kind. Hey, yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, most definitely.
All
Kind
right.
of super excited, bouncing in the seat. All right. So what do I do?
Just reach on in there.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so he puts his hand in and starts feeling around and grabs something.
Okay, roll a d12.
I got a 3.
Okay, so you pull out a very small clear flask. Looks like a crystal, and it has a golden cap on it. Oh man, that's a good one. That is such a good one. Man, kind of jealous. I haven't used that one yet.
What is?
Well, if you if you drink it, it's just enough for like one sip. But if you drink it, you're like super suave. Like for a while. For like an hour. Like you're super duper suave. But you kind of suck at everything else.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
So you have the Ravishing Elixir. Okay, so you gain a +10 to all charisma checks for an hour. The influx of confidence and charm cause your other abilities to lack. You must make all other saving throws and ability checks at disadvantage for the duration. There is 1 charge per day.
Wow. Holy
Oh,
crap, that's crazy.
All time per day?
Yep, it recharges after a
wow.
long rest.
A day?
Whoa.
Oh, fuck, I thought that was gonna be a one-use thing.
That's what I thought too. That's awesome.
Wait, that's super
You guys
cool.
are going to have super powerful shit with like drawbacks.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
So
Guys,
you're
also these
only
matches,
charming for an hour.
Okay.
Only. That's it.
It's called the Flask of Influx.
The Ravishing Elixir. So I'm going to add that to your inventory.
Guys, these matches are freaking crazy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and read what that is. Archie, read the description of the matches.
It says, a standard book of matches. Once lit, it burns a dark red, then shifts into a dark blue and consumes the entire matchstick. The magical smoke remains and enters the closest being to it. Once inhaled, you roll 1d20 plus 10 healing. The smoke 1d20 plus 10. The smoke has a side effect. Roll 1d4 to determine your condition for 1d4 hours. 1 is loss of sight, 2 is loss of smell, 3 is loss of hearing, and 4 is loss of speech. The effects increase by 1d20 every 6 character levels. At each increase, the condition duration is increased by 1d4. Levels 1 through 5 is 1d20, 6 through 12 is 2d20, levels 13 through 18 are 3d20, and 19 through 20 is 4d20 plus 10.
Wow.
Yeah, you said there's 6 in here?
There are 6.
Yeah, so these are like, all right, we need a super burst of healing like once every every little while.
And keep in mind that if you do that and you're a spellcaster or even, melee, if you lose sight or speech, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah. I mean, speech is not necessarily a huge problem for me, but...
Yeah. All right, so...
I mean, actually... Oh, that's a good question. You and I are going to have to talk about how the fuck I'm going to do verbal components.
Yeah, we are. Okay. All right, so Carlos, yeah, that's some good stuff, man. I haven't used that elixir, but man, I've seen people use it. It's pretty dope.
Oh, wow.
Hey, and by the way, dude, that's a dope ass sword.
Still fully not aware of anything that's happening right now.
Oh my god.
One day we'll be free. Kai genuinely is completely not present.
Hey, do you think your buddy up there wants some cool stuff?
I'm sure they will. Kaimon's just pretty focused is all. Don't take it any kind of way. That's just the way they are,
No,
Just
they can take it like that.
I kind of want to go on a date with Kai. Kai's beautiful.
Yeah, Kai is definitely beautiful.
Yeah, and you're freaking charming. And you over there, you're just adorable, Archie.
I don't know how I feel about that, but thank you.
You're welcome.
So you said, Carly, you said that you were immortal?
Yeah, kinda. Like, I won't age and I can't really die. So, yeah.
That's amazing. Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes. Go ahead and roll it.
How? How in the fuck are you immortal?
I got a 12.
Okay, with a 12, you can feel that they do have magic coming off them, a shit ton of magic. More like innate magic inside of them and magic that they carry and magic that you can kind of feel magic that they've learned because you're starting to learn magic, so you can feel that as well.
Can I sense their soul?
Yes, you can.
You have a beautiful soul, Carly.
Cool, thanks. I try to keep it all nice and pretty.
Yeah.
That was a goof. Hey, you can't see my soul.
Well, I meant you're a beautiful soul. Do you know what I mean? Like, as a person?
Yeah, well, I was born a genasi, a guy, and then I got turned into a girl genasi by Fey Magic, and then a human girl, and then I had a chance to turn back, but I was like, nah, I kind of like this body.
Wow, that's so fascinating.
Yeah, I kind of like being a girl. People look at me all, cool like, and they like me.
They probably look at you like that because you're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. And she blushes.
So, what's your plan here, Carly? Like, we're trying to go somewhere, but do you just Are you coming with us, or are you just staying temporarily and bouncing around, making new friends? Like, what's your prerogative here?
Oh, I bounce around, make friends, but once I make friends, I can come back and see them every now and then. Like, you guys seem cool.
I would like that.
I haven't met you before, which is kind of weird for me because I meet a lot of people.
Yes, I mean, it is kind of strange we haven't met forever. But, I mean, do you make it to the Underdark very often?
Oh, yeah, I've been there. But I typically, spend a lot of time on different planes. I haven't been down here to Faerun in a long time.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, I didn't expect to say this, but Connor, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Wow, it's awesome. Yeah, you guys are cool. Hey, they're kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, charming one. Hey, and winks at you. Hey, I see that, shield you got there.
Kind of looks at the shield.
Can I have it?
My shield? Well, it was actually a gift from my friend Kaiman.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to take a gift, but I like to collect things and turn them into magic.
Oh,
but
okay.
It'll take me a while.
Well, just please don't break it.
Oh, I won't break. Here, take my shield. And reaches into her hair and pulls out a shield, a metal one.
Oh, okay, but please don't break it. It's Kaiman gave it to me, so it's special.
All right, well, I'm gonna make it really cool for you, and then we could just trade later. Does that work?
I look sort of over where Kaiman is, and then back at Carly. Can I trade you something else? I'm sorry.
I look at Kynes and I give a almost imperceptible nod.
Like I should do it? Okay.
That's the indication that you get.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Just please don't. Grandma gave it to me, so it's precious. So yes. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Hey. I'm not gonna take it for. Hey, Kaibon. Hey, look over here, beautiful. Hey.
The beautiful bit, they turn around and sort of give a glare okay.
Hey, can I take this and make it magic?
It's gonna look at Kind do you want to?
Oh, okay.
All right, well, here, take this shield. You'll need it because I don't want to leave you without a shield. And the shield has a winking face on it. And now you have a shield of expression.
Yes.
Nice.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's so much fun. So we're going to add that to your inventory.
Did Kaibon get to reach into the hair yet?
He has not. He's been ignoring Mrs. Carly.
Listen, Kaibon is overwhelmed by this whole situation. It's just
So Carly crawls up to the front. Sorry, I'm kind of coming off too strong here, but I like you. If we meet again, that would be cool. But I'm probably gonna take off now because I make you uncomfortable. But before I go, do you want some cool stuff from my hair?
Looks very confused, but gives a thumbs up, sure.
Okay. Reach into the hair, roll a d12.
To the hair and roll a d12. I got a 10.
Got a 10. Oh, hell yeah. So you reach into the hair and you pull out a wax stamp. So this normal looking wax stamp has the symbol of Greyhawk, an ancient and mysterious land said to have disappeared long ago. This stamp, when pressed against any non-magical surface and twisted, will cut a 2-inch diameter, 2-inch deep hole.
What?
That's exactly. In anything that's non-magical.
Does it have limited uses?
No.
I'm going to ruin you.
I know you are.
I'm going to ruin you.
That is the perfect item for him.
So let me add that to your inventory.
That's so good. That's so...
And look at you being all rude.
I mean, look, the feelings that I have regarding this whole situation are still present. However, no magic item I will not say no to.
Archie's just in the back. Give her a kiss! He's egging you on in the worst way.
Fucking
Carly,
angry glare like bitch.
Carly looks at you. Hey, I only kiss those who want to kiss me.
Slowly
Kinda looks at you.
shakes her head. No.
Slay girl.
No.
All right, well, have fun with the stamp. It could like cut into anything. Pretty awesome. Oh, hey, guys. She reaches into her hair and pulls out a pouch. Hey, when you guys see Oz, can you like give him this to me? Or give this to him for me?
Oz?
Raises an eyebrow like, what?
Yeah, you haven't met him yet, but you will. Can you give this to him?
I'll walk up to her and hold my hand out for the pouch.
Yeah, here you go.
I have so many questions, but...
Yeah, you'll meet him. You'll like him. He's pretty cool.
You got it. Special delivery to Oz.
Been quite the interesting one, Carly.
Well, thank you.
I'm sure we will see more of each other.
Yeah. Oh, hey, if you ever like have a beach party, dude, like, let me know, okay? Because I love parties. I've never had a beach party.
Okay. Well, if
All
we
right.
find ourselves on a beach, how do we contact you?
Oh, all you got to do is be like, Carly, and then I'll find you.
All right.
Yep.
I think we
All
can
right.
do
Well, I'll see you guys later. And she hits the staff 3 times, turns into a potato with a fart sound, and then a loud pop, and the potato is gone.
See you later, Carl. Oh, wow.
I just hold on to the pouch just very numbly and just like walk over and just sit down next to Trunk and just shake my head with my eyes wide as I just contemplate what the hell just happened.
Yeah, Kaiman and I are just like fucking like middle distance staring into the fucking future, just like, where am I?
Oh my god, most amazing character.
Archie is played by Robbie Merchant. Kaibon is played by Gallant Fool. Prince Kind is played by Lich Lockhart. And I'm the ManNerd, your DM. And also Carly. I hope you like Carly because I love Carly. And Carly's going to make some more appearances. And it's not going to be one of those once in a while things. Well, yes, it's going to be once in a while, but more than often. Anyway, they get some cool magical items. And let's continue this darn adventure. Let's get to Alatulia and see what's going on. See you next time.